Ladies and gentlemen, today I would like to talk about neuro-linguistic programming. Neuro-linguistic programming, it was started by Richard Bandler and John Grinder in 1970. So in 1970, they started this science. So they were student and teacher, they started working on neuro-linguistic programming. So they modeled excellent people of that time like Virginia Satir and Milton Erickson, Fritz Perls. So they were hypnotherapists. They were, you can say, some family therapist, and some were hypnotherapists. So they were working in psychology. So they started modeling their way of dealing with the patient, because maximum people, they were getting healed by these people. So what they do, they modeled their way of dealing with the patient, and they applied same model on their patient. So what they received very beautiful result. In today's lecture, I would like to tell you know-how about neuro-linguistic programming, and after this we'll be talking about some NLP techniques as well. Prior to talk about NLP techniques and NLP, I would like to give you one example. So let me tell you one definition about neuro-linguistic programming. Neuro-linguistic programming is a model, and it models the excellence. Second definition is neuro-linguistic programming is a communication with yourself and with other. Because when we go, we are running with talks, self-talks. At the same time, we also talk with other. We talk with ourselves and we talk with environment. We experience through our five senses, and what we experience from surrounding, our environment and people, whatever we interact or communicate. So NLP is also known as communication. So it tells you how you communicate with yourself and how you communicate with other people. So now let's talk. In a way to tell you about neuro-linguistic programming, I would like to tell you about one metaphor. You know, our mind understands metaphor. It easily understands if we relate things with metaphors. Metaphor is a sentence, it's a kind of a story, it's a kind of a anecdote, it's kind of a tale. So our mind understands tales and stories and metaphors like this. So here's the one metaphor. One person, he's going in the street, and in the middle of the street there is a hole, and he fell down in this hole. It takes him long time to come out. Another time, he is going in the same street. In the mid of the street there is a hole. He again fell down. This time he couldn't see the hole and he fell down. Third time he is going in the same street, and there is in the midst of the street there is a hole. He again fell down. So this time it is his fault, because he saw the hole and he fell down. This time it's his fault. And the fourth time he goes in the same street, but he walks around the hole. He did not fall down, because he knows there is a hole, and he just pass around the hole. Fourth time he changed the street and he walks in another street. This is what NLP helps you to walk in another street. Because when you keep on thinking with same mind, with same thought, you can't find a solution. As Einstein said, you cannot solve the problem with the same consciousness which has created the problem. So that is why what you need to do, you need to change the state. So NLP helps you to heal, to reshape, to realign yourself. So it helps you to walk in a new street. Helps you to walk in a new street. So NLP help us to walk in a new street and spend a happy, contented, satisfied life. If you want to spend happy, contented and satisfied life, then you need to learn NLP and NLP techniques. We have main NLP techniques: rapport building, reframing, modeling and mirroring. So these techniques are, you can say that these techniques we are applying consciously and unconsciously in our life. So when we see some good speaker, when we see some good people, we see good expert, we try to copy them, we try to model their behavior, their way of doing. So we are all modeling. So 4 techniques I have told you just now: rapport building, mirroring, modeling and reframing. So we are doing it unconsciously or consciously. So when we apply these NLP techniques, it helps us to reframe our mind, to model other people's behavior. So this way you can get success in your life. According to Tony Robbins says that NLP help us to know how our mind feels, react and thinks, because the way we think, the way we feel, the way we behave. So we can change our thoughts, feelings, our behaviors by getting consciousness and awareness how we are doing all these things through our modality and submodality. So NLP help us to learn about all these things, what we are doing, whether consciously or unconsciously. So this way, Tony Robbins said that wherever focus goes, energy flows. So we can control our focus. Where are we giving focus? So just control your focus and control your behavior. So we can control our thoughts, feeling, behaviors and our focus. So once we change our focus, our actions will be changed. So this way, NLP help us to heal, to overcome trauma, depression, anxiety. So these things are common nowadays. I think every student should learn NLP and NLP techniques to remove phobias, to remove fears, to remove anxiety, depressions. These are lying with every person now. So NLP help us at various levels. It can help to improve our mental health, our physical health, our emotional health. It is very useful science. I think we should all learn this, and it's very useful and helpful for student, businessman, life coach, business coach, and for head teachers, for principals, for teachers, students, and all can get maximum benefit from newly discovered science, which is known as Neuro-linguistic program. Hope you got little information about NLP, and share it with your friend so that they also learn about NLP. Stay blessed and have a nice day.